Hi, so let's start with this practice set. It's a very easy practice set actually. What's given is the regular mathematics faculty could not teach because of being sick. So as a stopgap arrangement, different visiting faculty taught different topics on 4 different days in a week. Fine. The scheduled time for class was 7 a.m. with maximum permissible delay of 20 minutes. The monsoon made the city bus schedules erratic and therefore the classes started on different times on different days. Okay. So there are certain professors who are teaching on different days of the week. Professors who are teaching on different day of the week and they are teaching different subjects and they're teaching at different or starting the class at certain different time of the day. So the class is supposed to start at 7 but maximum permissible delay is of 20 minutes. Okay, so now if you read this whole part, so there's a class which is starting on Thursday, there's a class which is starting on Monday, then you have Friday and Wednesday. So the 4 days of the week are Monday, okay, then you have Wednesday, then you have Thursday, and the last is Friday. So these are the 4 days of the week. Fine. Now next thing is let's read all the conditions given one by one. Mr. Singh did not teach on Thursday. So on Thursday, Singh did not teach. Whoever this professor was, it wasn't Mr. Singh on Thursday. Calculus was taught in the class that started at 7:20 a.m. So whenever calculus was taught, it started at 7:20 a.m. Calculus started at 7:20 a.m. So we'll remember this part. Okay. Mr. Chatterjee took class on Wednesday. Fine. So Chatterjee took class on Wednesday. Okay. But he did not teach probability. So the subject taught was not probability. This wasn't probability here. The class on Monday started at 7 a.m. So the Monday's class started at 7 a.m. But Mr. Singh didn't teach it. So Mr. Singh did not teach on Monday. This wasn't Mr. Singh. Fine. Mr. Datta didn't teach ratio proportion. Okay. So Mr. Datta did not teach ratio proportion. RP. Okay. Mr. Banerjee, who didn't teach set theory. So Mr. Banerjee did not teach set theory, taught a class that started 5 minutes later. So Mr. Banerjee started a class which started 5 minutes later than the class featuring the teacher who taught probability. So Mr. Banerjee started a class 5 minutes after the probability classes time. Okay. So the teacher in Friday's class taught set theory. Friday's subject was set theory. Fine. Wednesday's class did not start at 7 a.m. 7:10. So Wednesday is not this one, this one. This does not start at 7:10 a.m. No two classes started at the same time. Fine. So this is the information which we have so far. Now, since we know that Banerjee started a class which was 5 minutes later than the probability class, hence Banerjee cannot start the class at 7 a.m. because he's starting the class a little late. So on Monday also this cannot be Banerjee. So if you look at Monday Chatterjee तो आ ही नहीं सकते, Singh भी नहीं हो सकते, Banerjee भी नहीं हो सकते, तो it has to be Mr. Datta. Mr. Datta has to teach on Monday. Okay. Next, Mr. Singh cannot come on Thursday also. It's given, right? So Singh cannot teach on Thursday. Hence, Singh will teach on Friday and Mr. Banerjee will teach on Thursday. ये हो गया Mr. Banerjee. Now, see, Mr. Banerjee is teaching 5 minutes after probability. So Mr. Banerjee does not teach probability. ये भी फिक्स है. So probability यहाँ पे भी नहीं आ सकता, probability यहाँ नहीं आ सकता, hence probability will come over here. Probability, correct? Datta does not teach ratio proportion. So Datta is not teaching ratio proportion. That's fine. And Banerjee starts the class 5 minutes after probability. So probability class starts at 7 a.m. So Banerjee's class will start at 7:05 a.m. Okay. So now 7:10 वाली class ये नहीं हो सकती. So 7:10 वाली class यहाँ आएगी. So this class will be this one. Calculus class starts at 7:20. So this will be 7:20 and the class will be calculus. Okay. And the subject left is ratio and proportion. So ये हो गया ratio and proportion. So this gives us the whole table. Quite easy to figure out. Now let's look at the questions. First question is, the class on Wednesday started at. So Wednesday's class started at 7:20 and it's a calculus class. So the class on Wednesday is 7:20 a.m. and the topic was calculus. Okay. Next is, the option which gives the correct teacher combination is teacher subject. First is Chatterjee and ratio proportion. So Chatterjee and subject is calculus. So ये तो गलत है. Next is Banerjee calculus. Banerjee teaches ratio proportion. ये भी गलत है. Next is Chatterjee set theory. Chatterjee teaches calculus. This is wrong. Singh calculus. So Singh teaches set theory. So this is also wrong. Last is Singh and set theory. So Singh teaches set theory, which is on Friday. This is correct. Hence, iska right answer is option E. Now, third question. Probability was taught by. So probability was taught by Mr. Datta on Monday. So Mr. Datta on Monday. First option itself is correct. Hence option A. And the last question, the option which gives the possible correct class time. So here the correct answer is option E. So Wednesday 7:20. See, Wednesday 7:20, fine. Thursday 7:05. So Thursday it's 7:05, correct. Friday 7:10. Friday 7:10. So if you look at any other option, there will be some error in all the other options. Only option E gives you the correct combination of these 3 days. Fine. So that's it for this set. Thank you.